I'm honored to be able to give the update on the Town Hall Peace Corps funding and Capitol Hill mobilization. This town hall resulted in a deep discussion on how funding impacts everything in the Peace Corps, from recruiting our future Peace Corps volunteers, supporting our volunteers in the field, and engaging and supporting RPCs for a lifetime. Capitol Hill mobilization is an important part to make sure that the future of the Peace Corps continues. And as one of our panelists said, an RPCV congressional staff member mentioned that we have the next 6 to 9 months to put forth a new vision for the Peace Corps. So our discussions were vast and varied because funding impacts everything. And we had a couple big ideas. One is we need to collect and publicly report on Peace Corps' comprehensive impact. We all know that we come home, we return home, we serve in our countries, we come home, and we continue to serve in our communities. And to be able to capture that is really important. And as I said, this is the time to really do it and move forward. Some of the key conversations that we discussed was that it was critically important to find and engage the 230,000 returned Peace Corps volunteers and former staff members. Without identifying who they are, we won't have enough tools to be able to go to Congress and tell them about the impact that we have in our Peace Corps countries, but also here at home. We need to increase Peace Corps community contacts with our lawmakers, not just Congress, but in our communities, lawmakers at all levels. The work that we do. We also focus a lot on the underfunded elements of Peace Corps budget. And I want to start with the third goal. And without a doubt, the third goal has been underfunded. And it's often the first program to be eliminated when there's budget cuts. Many of the breakout sessions, we talked about perhaps even creating a fourth goal where we can address issues such as advocacy and working in our communities and talking about that. But others had also talked about expanding the third goal to mean more than just making presentations, blogging, or writing, but doing so much more, everything that we learned. Without a doubt, this town hall was not unique in recognizing we need to dismantle racism within the community. And the fact that there's programs like this and diversity is underfunded, we need to either get more funding or reprioritize our focus on dismantling racism within our own community. And finally, one of the other key topics that stood out is recruitment. By working with universities so we can expand and strengthen programs such as Peace Corps Prep and bringing back the Masters International. And this is one of the reasons why we need to expand those. They're currently underfunded, and it requires a lot of funding and reallocation of our current funds. Now as I close my remarks, I also want to make a special appeal to everyone. I want to encourage all of you to join us every year at and beyond at the National Day of Action. We want to continue to advocate for the Peace Corps. Our congressional representatives want to hear from us. We are the ones with the firsthand experience to what we did in our countries and also talk about what we've done since we've left. Many of us credit our success in our careers, in our life, because of our Peace Corps service. And our members of Congress hearing those stories is really important for them to really understand why it's important to fully fund the Peace Corps. And thank you.